all your bullshit talking about me. I'm a grown-ass bitch. I can handle my own shit. You can keep on playing with me like you know me. I'm a grown-ass bitch. Woo! First of all, I have been away from you too long. I have been working on my CD and been showing up places, doing shows. I've been working. For everyone that don't know, the one for me has now officially sold over 9,800 and something thousand copies. So thank you all. You're making my dream come true. For y'all that haven't bought it, y'all know y'all trifling. For y'all that claiming y'all broke, you know you love me, so why not help me? You need to go suck a little dick, fuck a little bitch. You need to get your girl on it. Because I need you to buy my CDs to keep on going with what I'm doing. Also, I'm working on a live version of my show. So I need you all to start calling in and leaving your phone numbers and stuff so I can get in touch with you if you would like to be a guest on my show, or if you would just like to come and see what the show's going to look like where we're recording it. We're going to go to each city and record shows there, and also we're going to have it here in Nashville, Tennessee. The number to call is 615-361. Oop, I'm about to give y'all my home number. Y'all don't get that unless y'all throwing cash. The number is 615-823-8925. Hope to hear from you all. Let's see where it goes. Second off, I need to do a response real quick on this Lil Wayne video that I did a while back. They were saying that Lil Wayne said Michael Jackson is a fag. It's a little nursery rhyme or whatever that people used to say in preschool and stuff like that. And I need to get up off Lil Wayne. So what my question to you was, if that is a nursery rhyme and Lil Wayne is famous, does that make it right that he repeats it out of his mouth, Michael Jackson is fag? I don't give a fuck if he said it before Michael was dead or not. Does it make it appropriate or does it make it cute that he said the bullshit? That's all I'm saying. If you think it's okay to say anybody is a fag, then yeah, there's nothing wrong with Lil Wayne saying it. But if you have a problem with people being ignorant, like I would have, and just saying it for no reason, then you just as stupid as I am. Lil Wayne said it, yeah, but he's a role model. I don't think he's my role model, and I like some of his shit. I bump to the club music every time I go to the club. Out of Bounds, Nashville, Tennessee, every Saturday. I'll be there. CD signing going to be there too. We're going to have a party there, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I just don't think Lil Wayne should be saying it at all because he's a celebrity. That's my opinion. Stop fucking with me and being silly. And I don't even read my comments. My fans are mad at you and they keep on sending me mail like, ooh, please say something. So I'm saying something. You got to always keep in your mind, you came to my show. I didn't tune into yours, so stop being silly. You love to hear what I say. If you can manage to listen to me for longer than a minute, that means you are tuned in. So you listened to my whole video response that I gave you on Lil Wayne, correct? So that means that you liked it because your silly ass sat there and kept looking at it when you didn't like it. So whatever the case, hold on. Let's get this started anyway. Y'all, there's a lot coming. Thank you so much for my videos and responses and everything because you all are giving me life. Now let me get to the juice. This message is for Dee from Birmingham, Alabama. Oh! She got me on YouTube. She made me do a video because she's giving me the business. She's in her 30s. She's struggling right now, and she's staying with this guy that is paying all the bills and stuff. And now he's acting silly. Now she said he's respectful to her and he's nice and all this and that. You can hear what she said at 615-823-8925. For those that don't know, my videos is for everybody. My advice helps more than one person. So if you call into that number, know that your voice will be heard and you're going to be heard by a whole bunch of people, and we need the advice. So if you're just trying to keep ForrestaB to yourself, this is not the type of place for you to be. But if you're trying to share me and learn from what I say because y'all think that I know what I'm talking about because I'm crazy, thank you, and just call in. I need your topics. Anyway, Diddy says she's living with this man, and this man's starting to act silly. He's starting to give her a little brush off, saying little smart stuff like you need to be in the house by 10:30, and talking to her like she's a child and being disrespectful and all this and that. But he's a nice man to her. She says she doesn't like to be with him. She has never done nothing sexual with him. She doesn't find him interesting, cute, or anything like that. And basically, she using him until she get on her feet because she don't want to go back to her mama's house. So she was asking me what my advice would be. Dee, first things first. You know you grown as hell, and you at another grown person's house. You can't expect somebody that's already grown to change their living their living arrangements for you. He's opening his house so you can come to his house. So you have to really respect what he's saying to you. If he tells you to kiss his ass, you need to make a decision. Do I kiss his ass, or do I go home to my mama's house where I ain't got to kiss no ass? I can live like I want to and not pay any bills. I mean, he's spending extra money. And I'm going to tell you why. I had a friend come stay with me from Detroit, Michigan, my ex-best friend. We're ex-best friends now because me and that child got into it over the cash and thought that she was going to bring boys to my house. A big argument. Needless to say, she never brought the boy to the house, and she did give me my cash, but that's a whole nother story. But whatever the case, hold on. Whatever the case, I remember when I would go to work every day, and I know you said he goes to work at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you work part-time and stuff. It may not be he's trying to be evil with you. It may just be he's tired of looking at you. And that's not a bad thing. That's just how it is when you paying for something. Like, I own my home, and I pay all the bills. I have cousins and stuff that come over all the time, and when I'm gone to work for days at a time, or I'm on the road or something, I come home and my shit's moved around, or if the kitchen's dirty, or if the floor smells a certain way, or if it just don't look right, I be mad. I get real pissed when I work all day and come home and the TV is on and you down here watching. I'm like, is that my NES bill right there? That shit right there? I'm paying that and this bitch is posted up and ain't paying no rent? So he's probably thinking like that. And I'm like that. I mean, if you paying some rent, it's still a problem because I'm used to being by myself. Now, he may be used to being by himself. Not to mention he might like you. So not only is he paying bills, he ain't getting no sex. He fucked up in the whole circle. So you really can't get mad at him for doing that. Now, what I can say to you is, you grown. I mean, I love you. I give you your respect, but you's a grown ass. So if your mama will give you plenty of space, but you come in and out the house when you want to, without making you feel uncomfortable and talking crazy and all that stuff, you might need to go home. There's nothing wrong with being grown and living at home unless you are tired, like have all these kids and you got all these different problems and you just like using people. You sound like you're down and you trying to come up. Well, you need to go and live with your mama. You know she gonna do you right. You might get some home-cooked meals. You might even help her around the house. She might let you give you a little cash to get back on your feet. You never know. That might be what you need until you go to school and finish what you said you was going to go to school for. I mean, to me, that would be the main thing. Now, on him, hold on, I'd be breaking his face. First of all, nigga, you knew that I was broke. You knew I was cute. And you knew I was lazy before you asked me to come live in your house. Or let me come live in your house. So my thing to him would be, don't start playing new like you didn't know what the fuck was going on. If I invite my friends or something over here to live and stuff with me, I know their situation. If they broke and stuff, I already know. I get them hoes deadlines. I give you 2 weeks, 3 months, because that's before I start getting irritated. Well, I don't like you no more. I don't want you in my house. I need to stop that before it happens. 3 weeks, and then you got to roll out. Nothing more, nothing less. That's how you need to think about it when you're thinking with him. Now, if he's telling you all these rules and regulations, you need to sit down and say, look, I am grown, and I'm just trying to get on my feet. If you cannot let me be grown, then I need not to be here. But you need to be girl enough and woman enough to get your ass and roll out the door and still be friends with him. It's obvious you using him. You may not want to admit it, but you are. Because where can you can't go, you can't even stay at the Mission for free anymore because they charge you. So you staying for free and you ain't having to pay nothing. Yeah, he can talk crazy to you because that's what Negroes do that's got a house with people living in it with no cash. But at the same time, it doesn't make it right. It means you have to make an option as a person what you want to do. Do I want to stay with this being treated like a child, or do I want to be treated like an adult and go to my mama's house and just get hugs and kisses and free food and all this stuff at my mama's house like a child? I'd go to my mama's, I ain't gonna lie. I've owned my house now for 10 years since I was 18, and I think about it all the time. I be like, ooh, honey, sometimes these bills and stuff, I love to just go over there with Miss Mother, let her cook that breakfast and all that stuff. But that's just not my mentality because I don't want to be at home. And plus, that gets on my nerves to be sitting there looking at my mama all the time because we argue and play. We too much alike, trust me. But make a long story short, you need to just make a decision. I mean, you can't get mad at him for being real sensitive about his shit because it's his shit. If you had your own place and people was coming and doing what you was doing, you would probably feel the same way. It's just something that happens when you see somebody for a long period of time. You don't want to have sex with him. You're never going to marry him. You're never going to let him be your boyfriend. So what the fuck you need him for? I mean, I know you said you love my show, and you know I'm not saying this to be petty, and I'm not saying I'm better than you because I have more. I work like he do. But at the same time, mentally, I know how I would feel if you were staying here at my house, and I know how your ass would feel if you were staying, if somebody was staying at your house too. So stop playing and acting like you don't know what's going on. You do sound cute, and I hope to have you as one of my guests, or even to come into the studio audience for my ForrestaB show, because it's coming shortly. I will talk to you all later. For those that don't like me, you have no reason to hate something that's done nothing to you. I am on Facebook under ForrestaB, ForrestaB, or ForrestaBee. Talk to you.